Hey everyone, I wanted to share with you my fishing storage setup. I even have it organized and I bought the right boxes so that way I could stack two in each section as you can see there on that second shelf down. I'm pretty proud of myself. I am pretty proud of myself. I'm very happy with it. Now let me just walk you through the whole thing. This won't be a long video. Maybe some of you are looking for some sort of inspiration, some motivation to get up and organize your tackle and gear, and maybe this could give you an idea of what you want to do. So, starting at the very top, we do have a top shelf where it can hold some things. As you can see, the majority of this is reels, are reels. I have some other stuff too. On the right hand side, we have some racks where you want to store your line. I have braided line on the right hand side. What's going to happen is towards the inside, towards the closest side, towards the edge of the rack, is going to be the heaviest line. So it's going to be least to heaviest pound test. Okay. And on this side, same ordeal. It'll be least to heaviest. I even have this alphabetically organized from top down. So I have my fluoro line is up here on this top rack, and my monoline is down here. And you can even see I have 10-pound test. I think this is the same thing. I want to say it's 10. Oh, did I make a mistake? Oh my goodness. It is 6. Oh my goodness. Oh, we have to organize that. I do apologize for any mess that you're going to see here in my garage. It is a garage, so it's not the living room, you know. All right, let's do that. So now we have that truly organized. Oops. Like I said, it's least to heaviest pound test. All right. Anyways, there you go. So there's your string. Next shelf down, I have organized my baits, not alphabetically from top down as you can see, but I did hard plastics to soft. So I have spinner baits, crankbaits, topwater, jerk baits, worms, swim baits, creature baits and jigs, minnows, and soft jerk baits. And then this right here, that's extra storage. Now these are Plano boxes. Now you're probably wondering where's the fourth one. The fourth one is inside my Lew's tackle bag, and that is my main tackle box that I take out with me. And I like to keep things a little bit minimalized. I want to bring only what I need when I go fishing in both the Prowler and the kayak, just to save room and not get overwhelmed with too much stuff in the boat. Next shelf down, I've labeled my tackle boxes for hooks. So we have EWG hooks, number 1 size all the way up to 5/0. And then I did not label the jig heads sizes and weight, but I might do that in the future. Included small hooks. Then I have my plain shank hooks because I do love fishing with live bait. I do love fishing with mainly a worm when I go pan fishing. So I have those hooks labeled. Here we have floats and split shots, and I want to say there's one lonely split shot right there. All the other split shots are in my tackle bag. And then here we have our bullet sinkers, and I have those labeled from lightest to heaviest, left to right. So that's that shelf. Easy peasy. I'll keep these over here. This is extra storage. Here I have my tackle bag. Now this is not a tackle bag video, what's in the bag for my fishing. I'll do that at a later time. That's the strap that goes on top of that. I thought I'd put that with that to keep it all together. Now, one cool feature about this is you probably already noticed it has wheels. You can even lock them so the wheels stay put. Let's turn this bad boy around. I can even keep... I'm actually sitting in my Prowler chair, my 360 chair. You know, we're going to stand up. We're going to stand up. Oh, please don't fall. So that's one thing, okay? The only slight, not complaint, but a slight modification that I'd like to do is put clamps up here where my rods don't get hurt. I even have my rods organized, so I have ultralight, let me think about this. Ultralight, ultralight, light, medium light, medium, medium, medium heavy, and heavy. Now, why do I have so many mediums? Well, here's the thing. This extra tip here actually goes with the KastKing Parigi two-piece pole setup, and as you can see, that's medium light. So I could throw in another medium light there if I wanted to for the purpose of the video, just to keep things a little bit more, I don't know, organized, but things are already organized, whatever. Anyways, so I do have my assortment of rods here, even going from ultralight to heavy. So there's that. Now, what makes these rods easier to keep in place, because you can see there's nothing that keeps them actually from falling out, right? If you keep the reel on and you can adjust it and fit it into each groove, into each holder, the weight of the reel going forward will actually keep the rod pushed forward and hold it in place, as you can see. The ones without the reels, I'm probably going to put my 3000 size reels on here. I do have a 4000 for my heavy rod spinning reel, even ways, spinning rod. Anywho, that is it. Isn't that cool? Like I said, the only thing about the rod holder section is perhaps one day I put, see this one doesn't have a reel on it, and if it did, it would not be so light and loose. I could put some sort of object, some sort of mechanism, some sort of clamp to keep these from swaying and falling out. Well, I'm going to turn this back around and you can get one more look at it. Now, I do want to cover the price. I'm not so certain the lot of you will like the price. I didn't either. Trust me. Oh, I do have actually one more thing to show you before. We know we'll talk about the price. Just a slight delay here. Okay, we're just going to scoot that back and just make that look better for the purpose of the video. There you go. So you're probably wondering what the price was, and I'll put a link in the video description. I'm not sponsored by the company that I bought this from. I did buy it on Amazon, and I am going to tell you this was $1 adult dollar. If you don't know what that means and you've never heard that before, $1 adult dollar is 100 buckaroonies. So yeah, things are just expensive. Things have always been expensive. I feel like things are expensive no matter what happens, dude. Yeah, 100 buckaroonies. You could probably look at this and go, dude, I'm not spending that. And I totally understand. I really wanted something. And let me tell you why I spent the money on this. And this is why. So you can already probably take a guess, okay? My hobby is fishing. Your hobby is fishing, most likely. You could probably take a guess what's in this yellow lid box. Go ahead, because your guess is probably correct. Yep. It's a lot of bait. Here's some things that aren't bait, but the majority of this is bait. And this is why I bought this rack, okay? This is why I bought the shelving. And we can take this down. Show you. This black box here, this is all my fishing gear that's not bait or tackle, goes into that box there. But over here, yeah, there's some tackle in here, but its majority is bait. Now, as you can see, it's not all the way up to the brim, okay? It's not all the way full. Here's the thing, though. My goal is to actually, I know as much as we want to brag about all of our fishing stuff, the goal is to actually not get that full and to limit myself from buying just too much bait. I have said, okay, if you get to the top and fill this up, you have a problem and you've got to quit buying bait. So I have stopped myself from doing that by making this, and I can put the baits I'm going to use. Let's just say it's dead summertime, okay? Top water and worms, right? So, and then maybe a jig, right? So you could, in my opinion, you can fish some jigs year round. Anywho, this is not a talk about fishing video. This is a talk about your organizing your fishing gear video. So I want to just put whatever wacky worms in the worms box that I'm going to use in the next few weeks, and the top water I'm going to use, and the spinner baits, so on and so forth, that I want to use in those boxes. And if those boxes get full, I go to this bin. If I don't actually have the bait, yes, you go out and buy it, and then you put it in those boxes. You want your tackle, terminal tackle, whatever you're getting, you put it in those boxes. If it gets full, throw it in here. But nothing gets, if it gets up past this top of this box, you've got to either sell something, give it away to your friends. We're not going to throw it away, but you either got to sell some stuff, give it away, and you got to keep using what you have in here. And past, this is the reserve. This is what's on deck. If I ever get to the point where I'm up above this box, I have a problem. I have got to admit the problem, and I've got to give away and sell some bait. So that is, to be honest with you, the number 2 reason that I made this. Number 1 is to get organized. Okay. Hey, I want to go out. I want to get my baits. Bam, 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 bam. Got it. I need to get my tackle. Bam, 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 bam. Right. I got it. Bam. Throw it in to my 3,700 box. Bam. Let's go. Pick this up. Let's go. Right. Maybe throw my live bait up here on the top shelf. My red worms when I go out. Whatever. I'm thinking about getting a bait fridge. Anyways, that's it. And then I can just go. I just pick up that tackle bag and I'm out. I'm ready to go. Don't go past the top of this box. Keep what you want on deck up here, right? Anything else anything else I can think of, I'll make another label. We'll throw it into, we can throw it into the same box, whatever. Keep it in the bag. Then throw it into your tackle bag when you're ready to go. That is why I bought this. So let me put this back up. Not too heavy, but trying to do 10 things at once here. So yeah, it didn't take too it didn't take too long to build it, and before I tear everything and make everything crash. Okay, it didn't take too long to build it. It probably took, I don't know, like 20 minutes maybe. Had a little bit of problem, I think, with, was it the wheels or something? I had to get my wife to help hold one of the objects, and then it wasn't any longer than 20 minutes, to be honest. Or maybe it was the top shelving that took me the longest. Other than that, I had a great time doing this. What took so long was taking flashcards, making sure I had all the baits that I use currently, right, for bass fishing, and label them, right, and then doing my tackle down here. Okay. I really enjoyed this project. It's definitely worth it, especially if you're someone who's unorganized when it comes to your fishing gear. You got to do it. You got to stay organized. Keep your stuff clean. Keep it organized. Keep up with what you have. Buy yourself one bin. Okay. I'm not a complete lure junkie. I stopped myself this week from buying $40 March baits. I really did. But if you are someone if you are a lure junkie, you need to get you one box, get you some shelving, and say, look, past that point, that's it. And that's what I had to do. I really did enjoy putting this together and organizing my tackle and my bait. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.